Alright, boys and girls, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you a little bit about Texas Instruments TI-99 4A hardware, a little bit about software, but this is really about the components, why they do what they do, how they do what they do, so on and so forth. This is your basic console, basic TI-99 4A console, before they made the shift to the beige consoles. I do have a couple of those too. This has a whopping 16K of memory in it. Installed right here. This is one of the cartridges, and this is the cartridge TI Extended Basic, which I'll get into later. It's a very important cartridge, and we'll use it for a whole lot of things. I've got my manuals and stuff here, but this is the speech synthesizer, and what this does is it allows games like Alpiner and Parsec to be able to do what they do as far as the audio. You also have to have it if you're going to be encoding speech into any of your programs. This particular one has been modified. If you can see, it's got a little switch on the back here. Now what that switch does, this is modified by a friend of mine named Richard Lowhead, Dick Lowhead, good buddy of mine from Minnesota, part of the Minnesota user group. You can't really see inside because of the lighting, but there are several small wires running back there, which is not typical of the speech synthesizer. Usually people just use this to hide personal effects of some sort or another. Nobody really knows what that door is for. This is the flex cable coming out of the I/O port, out of the speech synthesizer, and it's a big giant cable. It's real real wide and real flat, and it comes back into the back of my peripheral expansion box here and plugs into the flex cable interface right over there. And when the TI console is on, the light for that particular card lights up. Since we're back here, let's take a look at what else we have. There's a 32K expansion pack back here. This is the RS-232 interface card. There's your DB25 serial port. In another video, I'm going to show you how we're going to hook this up to a Macintosh computer and transfer files off the Hidden Reef or any other download site like Western Horizon Technology and so on and so forth. Alright, so that's pretty much the back of the peripheral expansion box. And like I said, if you'll notice, when it comes up here, the only light that's lit up right now is the light for the flex cable interface to help it link to the computer. When I got this thing, it didn't have this cable, but I kind of made this cable. This is your basic AV out, and it's supposed to run to a pretty awkward looking box, but I modified it to where it runs into RCA audio and video. It's a very simple modification. Anybody at Radio Shack can tell you how to do it.